Just before 1 o'clock on an otherwise typical Thursday afternoon, normal life was interrupted by a strong smell of natural gas, followed by a catastrophic explosion, and then an all-consuming fire at the Clyde Apartments in Dallas. The worst part, 3 people and a number of pets didn't make it out. In disasters like this, preservation of life is paramount. The material things can all be replaced. Still though, the survivors of this fire and other disasters will tell you it's hard to rebuild your life when everything you owned and the place you called home are gone. But many Texas renters don't have insurance that, in a calamity like this, would replace their possessions and cover the cost of a temporary place to stay. There aren't exact stats on how many renters do and don't have renters insurance, but we can do some very rough math on this. In the most recent year for which we have data, this state had about 4.2 million renter households, and there were about 2.3 million renters insurance policies. Again, this is just a clumsy approximation, but that would mean somewhere around 55% of renters may have had insurance coverage, and it would leave 45% of them without it. And those numbers are optimistic compared to some estimates. As Experian explains, some uninsured renters don't get coverage because they believe the myth that their landlord's building insurance covers their belongings. It doesn't. Others opt out of renters insurance because they believe the myth that they don't own anything valuable. But add up all of your things and you'll likely find a decent amount of value. Many renters may refrain from getting coverage because of the cost of insurance. One analysis of households that didn't have renters insurance found that only 38% of them had at least 1 month in savings, and just 47% said they were able to pay all their bills on time. The irony is that those who can least afford coverage may be the ones who need it the most, because they would be even less able to replace all of their possessions and pay for temporary housing if they lost everything. The Texas Department of Insurance estimates the average renter's policy in this state costs about $20 a month. Again, that's average. You can find it for less. It covers losses in situations like fire, smoke, theft, or vandalism, and certain kinds of water damage. A warning though, most renters' policies don't pay for losses caused by floods. Consumer Reports advises that you get separate policies for different roommates. They also suggest that your policies specifically have replacement cost coverage, not actual cash value coverage. The argument there, let's say your TV is destroyed by a storm. You want the insurance company to give you enough to buy a new one at current prices instead of giving you $50 that your destroyed old TV would have been worth. Now, more renters insurance advice and some resources on where to shop for it in my article today, posted at Jason Wheeler TV on Facebook, Threads, and Blue Sky, to hopefully help you be right on the money in case disaster strikes.